Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be how to apply false eyelashes. So it's taken me a while to become confident with applying them. I mean, I love false eyelashes more than anything. They just, transform a whole makeup look, but they're very, very tedious. Well, the application is very, very tedious and it's hard to master it. And I'm not saying that I've mastered it because I haven't, but I do know, little tips and tricks that make it much easier. Now, because this video is going to be solely based on false lashes, I am going to be using one particular brand that is very, very high quality. Just first things first, they are 100% cruelty-free, but they are mink fur. So they're 100% mink fur, but they're 100% cruelty-free. So they didn't kill any minks in the making of these eyelashes. And I'll leave how they actually obtain the fur in the down bar. I'm not gonna give you the whole spiel now, but I'll leave it in the down bar. Yeah, they're 100% handmade as well. They are just fabulous. They're very, very long, they're very thick, and they're very curled. That's what I love about Velour lashes. Firstly, they feel incredibly, incredibly soft. They don't have that synthetic kind of plasticky feel. The end is very, very thin and it tapers out very, very nicely, so it does look like your natural lashes. They're not like stumpy and, what's the word, bluntly cut. And if you look on the side, you can see that there's a lot of little fine hairs that are a little bit shorter than the end of the, lashes in general. There's a few that are a little bit shorter and they're curled up. So they just look very, very fluffy and very feathery and just very luxurious. These lashes are amazing because they are such high quality. You can reuse them quite a few times and they're not gonna, become tacky and ratty and stuff. As long as you take care of them, you can reuse them quite a few times. Now, in terms of application, you can either use your fingers or you can use tweezers. See how if I'm applying them like that, my vision is impaired, but if I use this, I've still got, a clear view, so it makes it much easier to apply them this way. Lastly, before I get to applying them, you have to have a glue. So some lashes come with glue, some don't. Velour are coming out with a lash glue, but they don't have one yet. So this is a duo eyelash adhesive. This is kind of like the default one that most people will go to if they need an eyelash glue. It's good, it dries clear, and yes. As you can see, I've already applied mascara and eyeliner. Now you can choose to apply mascara before you put on your lashes, or you can choose to apply it afterwards. I do prefer to put it on beforehand just because it means that my natural lashes are going to look nice and thick and long, and then when I apply my false lashes, it's just going to be like boom, like really nice, long, thick lashes, and that's why I put it on first. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, you have two other options really. The first option is just apply a very, very light coat of mascara and then apply your false lashes and then go in again with mascara. Or you can just put your false lashes on first and then apply mascara afterwards. Now I've already got eyeliner on just because when you put on false lashes over eyeliner, it hides the band really, really well, the band of the false eyelash. Alternatively, you can just skip that whole, strip of eyeliner step and you can just fill in the little gap that that is created after you apply false lashes in between the inner corner of your eye and where the band of the lashes ends. Sometimes the lashes will be the lash band will be too long or too big for your eyes. So if you do have smaller eyes, you may need to take the lash out, kind of measure it up to your eye, and if there's a bit that's too long, just get a little small pair of scissors and cut the lashes at the end, like at the outer part of the lash. You don't want to be cutting them in the inner corner because they're meant to be nice and short and graduated at the beginning. I like to apply my glue on a surface and then put the lashes on the surface and kind of scoop the glue up that way. Just because sometimes you can get bubbles come out of the tube, and then once you get a bubble, you get a huge big blob of glue on the lash and it's really hard to get rid of the glue. Okay, so my number one tip when applying lashes is only apply a small amount of glue on the band and wait until it has become tacky. I can't even explain to you how much easier it is to apply a false eyelash if the band has a small amount of glue and it is tacky, the glue is tacky. So if you put glue on an eyelash and then put it straight on your eye, it's almost similar to putting lip gloss on your eyelash and then putting it on your eye. It's just not going to stick because it's too wet. If you actually let it dry and it becomes tacky, then because the glue is sticky, it's actually going to stick to your eye when you place it down rather than just sliding everywhere. And that's the biggest thing that I learned and the biggest thing that I struggled with. So I'm just going to measure them up to my eye. Yep, they're pretty much a perfect fit. They could be a little bit shorter, and in which case I'm going to trim the outer portion here because it's a little bit lower than the rest of the lash. but in general that's a pretty good fit. And the reason why I love these lashes as well is that the base is quite round, and it makes it so much easier when you're applying lashes if the actual base of the lash is a horseshoe shape. Some lashes might come very straight like that, and in which case when you put the glue on the band you need to bend it like that to make a horseshoe shape. It's just because the contour of your eye is naturally round, and when it's already round it just sits on there like a dream, so yeah. So that's how much glue I put on. That's really not much at all. It's just a nice thin layer, and that means that the glue is going to dry much faster. So now that this is drying, I'm going to apply this straight down on the middle of my eye first. I'm not going to apply this on the outer corner or the inner corner. I'm going to apply it like flat down in the middle first, as close as I can get to my natural lashes. So just push that down there, and then it looks kind of silly. And then I grab my fingers and then I place the lashes in place. Then I use the tweezers to go closer to the inner corner of my eye, just because it's harder to get into that little area. And then I just push them down at the base, and then I'll just push them with my fingers just to really set them in place. If you're in a massive rush, you can always use a hairdryer and just kind of very softly blow on the lashes with the hairdryer, just because the hot air dries the glue much faster. You can kind of see when it's getting tacky because the glue becomes a little bit more clear. So as I said before, just make sure that you place them in the middle first, because then you can alter the end and the inner. But if you just place the base down first, it's much easier, in my opinion anyway. And you just want to get as close as humanly possible to your natural lashes. And then just push them down. So now that my lashes are on, I'm just going to quickly go and touch up my eyeliner just to make it all nice and flawless. These lashes are just so amazing, honestly. Like, I can't actually explain how they look and like what they feel like, but they're just very luxurious lashes. Velour is actually going to be at IMATS in Sydney on the 21st and 22nd of September. So for those of you who do live in Australia, honestly have to check them out. I will be stopping by for sure. They are just premium eyelashes. I've actually spoken to Velour and they have been kind enough to give me a discount coupon or discount code for you guys. So it is Lauren Velour 15, all in capital letters, and that will give you 15% off your purchase. Yeah. I'm really excited because I am just a big fan of these lashes. That's going to last you to the 18th of September. So as usual, thank you so much for watching. All of the info that you would need about Velour and my other social media platforms and stuff in general are all down below, and if you liked the video, please like it. And yeah, thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a fabulous day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.